Hi everyone, welcome back to the Pregame Skate. We are currently streaming live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch right now from Tampere, Finland. Our 4 games yesterday featured some exciting new players and some close games. Here are my top 3 moments from yesterday. So for my first moment of the day, I've got Pasta with his backdoor goal. Krejci connects with him right there. He just sneaks behind, the defenseman loses him, and it's quick in. So here it is again. Takes it down low, draws the defenseman in, passes it across the crease, backdoor, nobody even knows he's there. It was sick. And then we got a Shutov save. It was unbelievable. You'll see in a second that Johnson's face after. His body language shows that he was not happy about that one. Shutov made an unbelievable save there. Probably one of the best that I've seen this tournament. Here we go, sliding across the crease. Boom, nice. And then this last one, we've got Cousins' hat trick goal. I've never scored a hat trick before in my life, but to see him do it with 2 players on him, pretty unreal. Here it is one more time, makes the drop pass, then has 2 players on him right there, and just really flicks it right above him. And those are my 3 moments for today. Looking into yesterday's power rankings, I think that they came up with some real good ones. So here's one of my favorites. It's Canada. It says, "Hey Kazakhstan, want to be our new arch rival?" So yesterday was a really close game going into the 3rd, and it was just going back and forth on my phone as I watched. And then they have Switzerland, so chocolate is sweet, breakaway goals are sweeter. I actually had a teammate last year that would bring us chocolate all the time from Switzerland, and it was phenomenal. I love tasting it. And then I think this might be my actual favorite, the USA one. Backstreet Boys are greater than One Direction. Although I love Backstreet Boys, I would say I have to go with One Direction this time because that's just the music I like to listen to. So that was a much needed win for USA. And yeah, when you're watching the tournament, you see a lot of players being recognized for their skill, goals, saves, and everything else in between. But what I will say is that the real unsung heroes of these games are the equipment managers. They work long hours to make sure everything is prepared to perfection for their players and the rest of the coaching staff. So let's check out what a day in the life looks like for them.
Hi, my name is Håkan Karlsson. I'm working for the Danish national team. I'm the equipment manager.
My name is Jason Ellery. Everybody knows me as Taff. I'm the equipment manager of the Great Britain ice hockey team. I've been a part of the Great Britain national team for 26 years now. It's been an honour to be a part of it, seeing all these players coming through.
I'm done 16 World Championships now, and I like it. I liked it every time. If the games start around 4 o'clock. My and the college come around 8 o'clock in the morning.
This morning I was here for just after 9. Set the room up ready for, practice. And then as soon as the guys come in, make sure the coffee's ready and the traditional cup of tea.
We check everything and take care of the stuff for the game and the practice.
Most of the time I stay here all day. So I probably, once the guys have gone, I can get my skate sharpened and hang the jerseys and any repairs need to be doing. Just making it easier for the players coming in. They just want to come in, take their clothes off, put their underwear on and just get into the uniform and play. This is the coaches area, so we got the assistant coach here, assistant coach there, Pete Russell, and the goalie coach there. So this is where they change. Ready for practice, and during the game they sit here with their notebooks and boards and just talk about what's going on in the game.
If we do the job for them, they are nice. Under the game, I'm standing with the bench, look on the game and take care of something happen, give them some sticks. Maybe we must change the steel on the skates if something has broken.
Just got a stamp on. There's always something going on. Can I get tape for my stick? I need tape my stick. Can you get me a new stick? I've broken this one. Can you do this? Can you do that? So we're kept busy. We're lucky here because all the laundry's done for us. But back home, guys could be gone by 10:30. Like tonight would be a late one, be 11 o'clock. So you could be doing laundry till 1, 2 in the morning.
If you play sports and have an equipment manager on your team, make sure you let them know how much you appreciate them. And now I'm going to take a little bit of time just to give a little shout out to my favorite equipment manager, Mike Charay from Boston University. He was so helpful when I was there, extremely caring, knows everyone to a T, and we also called him Uncle Mike, so he's my favorite by far. Moving on, we've got another big matchup today for Austria versus Latvia. So right now they're tied at 3 points in the Group B division. And Latvia lost to Czechia yesterday, so they're looking to rejuvenate their energy. And after, honestly, the first period, they played really well. With Silovs in net, he was unstoppable, 100% save percentage. And then we got Austria as well, who lost yesterday but had an historic win a few days ago. So with Starkbaum in net during that game, he played phenomenal and kept them in the game for sure. They also have Marco Kasper, who's one of my personal favorites. He's so unafraid to handle the puck, and I wish that I had that when I was his age. But he's got a real competitive drive, and I love seeing him play out there. So here's some behind the scenes with Starkbaum and Kasper of Team Austria.
We have a group of young players. They're really talented, working really hard, so it's really fun.
It's always an honor for me to play for the national team. I really like to represent my country.
First 3 games we had to just more destroy the game.
I mean, the first 3 games were really good from our side. 4-1 against Norway has been a little bit so-so, but we just got to bounce back and be ready for the next games. It was really cool to win against Czechia. It's always good to win the games, and I think it was a great team effort, and it's really fun to win.
This time the luck was on our side, so we're really happy about that.
Team Czechia 1, Team Austria 2.
I was a little bit nervous, but I mean, I knew what I was going to do, but the goalie did a good job, and he saved it, unfortunately. But it's good that we still won.
We're taking it game by game. I mean, we know we have to get at least 1 more win to stay in the A group. The last couple of years were a little difficult with no spectators at the games, so it's pretty cool playing this new building, good fans, top group.
They definitely have some of the best fans. So whichever team wins has a good chance not only to stay in the top division, but also potentially get a chance to advance to the quarterfinals. So it's going to be a real important game, and you should definitely look out for that. Moving on, Germany has a game tonight, but surprisingly the person I'm most excited for isn't a player. Jessica Campbell is making history for women in sports as the first female assistant coach in senior men's world championship history. With my experience in hockey, I have sometimes not been taken so seriously just because that I am a female, but it's really nice to see her paving the way and making room for us and giving us the respect that we deserve. And you know, she's a huge inspiration to me, so I want to check out and see how she's fitting in with her team, finding her place, and the goals that she has for her coaching career.
I now, in the last 3 years, transitioned full-time to coaching, specializing in player development, so skating and skill development, working with players of all levels, from grassroots all the way up to pro level. But I think my maybe perspective and voice is a little bit different from my background, my ideas, and coming with the skating and skills expertise. I'm trying to focus on bringing different details and ideas and thought processes to the staff that's going to better the group, ultimately help us achieve our goal. I've found now a little bit more of my unique place, and you know, some of the players, I think they're a little bit more comfortable in grabbing me and now knowing, okay, this, you know, I can help them. Coaching is coaching, and so maybe I don't see myself as the way other people see me, and that's maybe helped me for sure. I also know that it's really good for the game, and it's going to hopefully inspire others in my position and women or other coaches who have that same dream and same goal of being at the highest level, whatever their sport or profession is. My goal has always been the same, to coach at the highest level, and that's exactly what this is. And so I'm hoping that it continues to open up more doors, and I would love to coach professionally and at the NHL level someday.
As women in sports, it can be hard to feel like we belong even if we have the experience and knowledge. I coached boys hockey in Sweden this year, and it was a completely different experience from coaching the girls hockey. And seeing her pursue these goals is really amazing, and it just inspires me. There's also some more incredible women that I want to touch on too. For example, there's Cami Granado, who is currently an assistant GM with the Vancouver Canucks. We've also got Blake Bolden, who's a professional scout for the LA Kings. Amazing, love her to death. And then there was also some breaking news today, so this is super exciting, and it's Chloe Primerano, who was selected by the Vancouver Giants to become the first woman skater drafted in CHL history. That literally happened today, or maybe it was last night. Time difference is a little weird here. And to say that I'm inspired to be an understatement. I could talk about that forever though, but for now, let's jump into the IIHF app and see how well I predicted yesterday's games. So in the IIHF app, there's the fan zone section where you can predict the scores. And yesterday I predicted that Germany was going to win against Denmark, and I got that one correct. Did not get anything else, but I got 5 points for getting that correct. And then we have Great Britain and USA. So I predicted the goal differential, which was 3 points, and then I also predicted USA would win, and that was +5, so a total of 8 points there. And then I got Canada and Kazakhstan. I did not predict the goal differential, but I predicted Canada, and I got Canada's final scores, which is 6. And then for Czechia and Latvia, let's see, I predicted a 3-2 game, and it was actually 5-1, but at least I picked Czechia, so got 5 points for that. Happy about it. And then moving on to today's games, we got Germany versus Italy. So I'm gonna do Germany has, let's go, they've been scoring around 4-ish goals each game, so we're gonna go 4 goals to Italy's 1. And then we're gonna do Great Britain and Finland. Great Britain, I'm gonna give them, I'm gonna go 1 goal. And then Finland, I'm gonna give 5. And then we got Kazakhstan and Slovakia. So let's do Kazakhstan. They scored 3 goals yesterday, so I'm gonna give them 2. And then Slovakia is gonna get 4. And then Latvia, we have, Latvia and Austria. That's gonna be a good game. So I'm just gonna go with Latvia losing today. I'm sorry, Latvia. And then Austria, I'll give them 4 as well. So those are my picks for today. Make sure to do it because you can win prizes. We talked about it yesterday, but there's a lot of fun things that you can win. So make sure to join the app. My producer wasn't too happy about the Latvia pick. So I'm sorry, Latvia. I love you guys regardless. And I love winning games and I love winning prizes. So if you like winning prizes too, then you should definitely set your scores each day, because you can win an official IIHF game puck as well as be entered into a drawing for 2 preliminary round tickets for next year's World Championship. And then there's also a big prize for the overall winner. So at the end of this tournament, if you're the overall winner, you could win a team jersey of your choice and then 2 tickets to next year's gold medal game. Now let's head over to Helsinki to get a rundown of today's games with Lindsay.
Hey there, it's Lindsay Hamilton coming to you from the Helsinki Ice Hall for Day 8 of the World Championship, which is hard to believe. We're actually halfway through the tournament. Today we have 2 games on tap, starting with Germany and Italy, followed by Kazakhstan and Slovakia. But let's tee up your first game of the day. As many people know, there was a small fire here at the Helsinki Ice Hall yesterday, which forced Germany out into the parking lot and delayed the game for nearly 2 hours. Nonetheless, Tony Soderholm was impressed by how his group was able to respond despite an unusual start to the day and a distraction, and they still were dialed in, picking up a crucial 1-0 win over Denmark. Meanwhile, Italy is coming off of a heartbreaking overtime loss to France, a game where they held the lead the majority of the game throughout regulation. They have their first point of the tournament, but right now they want to keep their foot on the gas pedal, get that momentum, and in the words of their coach, safety is death. So they won't want to play a safe game, but rather see that improved structure they've noticed from day 1. Enjoy day 8 here at the World Championship.
Thanks so much for that, Lindsay. Also, quick shout out to Donnie, who's cheering for Great Britain right now. I'm also cheering for them, but we'll see how today's games go. That's all we have for you guys today. Make sure to stick around to see some of the best fans that we've seen so far. And we'll see you here tomorrow at 11:40 a.m.